What's up, guys? What's up, YouTube? I'm super happy and I'm super stoked to have you guys watch this video. And if you guys haven't read the title of this video, it's pretty much what I wish I knew before I started trading and advice that I can give you guys headed into 2026 to help you guys struggling with psychology, helping you guys struggling with strategy, helping you guys struggling with just getting over that edge of profitability. And that's why I am making this video. I'm not going to share my screen with charts this video. I'm not really going to go anywhere else except for just speak straight to you guys. Speak straight to the heart of traders. So it might sound cheesy, it might sound corny, but I hope this resonates with you guys. And I'm going to tell you guys my story on how I became where I am today. So my name is Will Trades. I've been trading in the market now for 7+ years. I started back in 2017. I was 16 years old. I had big ambitions. I was in high school. I wanted to do so much with life. I didn't know what I wanted to do. The only thing I knew what I wanted was to make a lot of money. How I was going to get there, I had no idea. If it was going to be through opening up my own business, if I was going to work for my dad, if I was going to work on Wall Street, if I was going to join the army, work for the Secret Service, I had no idea what I wanted to do at 17 or 16 except for make that bread, just like any young kid. But here's the thing. I didn't want to work that 9 to 5. I didn't care about any fancy college. So throughout the years I played hockey and my friends were saying, yo, what college are you going to go to? Are you going to go to Yale, Harvard, these Ivy League schools that all my friends are applying to? Some got in, some got into lower tier schools that were pretty well known. And I said, I don't even know if I want to go to college. And all the moms and parents and everything was like, is your kid going to amount to anything? Is your kid going to do anything? Does this even make sense for him to even do that? And my parents were like, whatever he wants to do, we support, which I absolutely love. And I was very blessed to have parents like that. But again, I decided to go to college. I started going to college. I went to a community college. I went to Collin College. It's in Texas. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but I went to a community college. It was cheap because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But again, I was always fascinated by making money online. How can you make money sitting in your chair, not listening to anybody, being home, not having to worry about your boss or people breathing down your neck or the customer service aspect or going through job interviews or resumes and all this stuff that 99% of people go through? How can you make money in your house? And that's what I was fascinated about. And the first business I ever started was a drop shipping business. And that's where, again, when drop shipping was massive, 2017, 2018, where it was like, oh, drop shipping this, go on AliExpress, get a product, look at reviews, post on Facebook ads, hopefully you make money. Well, it didn't really work out for me. It didn't really make money. It's okay. I spent $1,000 on courses. I opened up my shop. It was a dog store that I had at one point in time. Then I opened up like a gadget store, clothing store, jewelry store. Again, lost money on all of that stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not really, I want to say creative, but I'm not very into that type of stuff. And what I've realized is if you're not passionate about it or you're not interested in it, you're not really going to go anywhere or as high as you could go, right? So I grabbed that idea and I just threw it away in the trash. And then I came across, just like pretty much every other person, an ad for day trading. This guy comes out of his Rolex, wearing his watch on his wrist, coming out of his 6-figure car and saying, yo, do you know how to do this? Do you know how to trade? Do you want to learn how to trade? And that's kind of what sparked my curiosity. Okay, I'm not going to name the trader that I kind of saw, but he was an options day trader. He's still pretty well known in the space, and that's what I kind of got into, was options trading. Well, if you guys don't know what options are, it's very hard. You need a ton of capital, personal capital, and it's very difficult. You have to learn about the Greeks, the stuff, blah. Fast forward, let's scratch it, right? Lost a ton of money. Took me a few years to figure out that wasn't for me. Crypto wasn't for me either, because that was, I think, just gambling, but on a guessing stage. Or probabilities of guessing. And then I kind of went into futures, which, if you guys don't know me or you guys have watched some of my videos in the past, that's what I am well known for, futures and the NASDAQ. And well, that was my bread and butter. I trade the same thing every single day. I only trade for an hour a day. You don't need a lot of capital to get started with. And there's no crazy Greeks, PDT rules, all these hard regulations that a lot of people are facing with trading other systems and other indices. Well, futures was my calling, and it was amazing. Obviously, I didn't make money right off the bat, but the hardest part, what people don't understand, is there's so many different strategies out there. There's so many strategies out there. You just have to figure out which one works for you, right? Is ICT, support and resistance, scalping, swing trading, right? Fibonacci retracements, all this stuff There's so many out there. I can name probably another 50 just off the top of my head. It's not like do those strategies work? It's what makes sense to the trader that I'm talking to, right? You can get two traders. One completely understands ICT, one doesn't, and understands support and resistance, and they don't understand each other's strategies, but they understand their own, and they both make a ton of money. Who's better trader? Neither's a better trader. They just do their different concepts. That's it. Learn a system. I don't care if it's my system. I don't care if it's Joe Schmo's system. I don't care whose system it is, as long as it makes sense to you. Now, the hard part is being able to control something called emotions. Emotions is the hard part of trading. Emotions are why traders fail to be consistent. 95% of people that do this are failing because they can't stay consistent in a 2, 3, 4 month period. They blow up their account in 2 months or 1 month or 6 months or 7 months. They can't continue staying profitable. Now, what you can do? How can you do it? Follow your rules and control your psychology. So if I'm coming to any new trader that wants to get started, that wants to do this full-time or part-time or whatever the reason is, why is your why? Again, think to yourself, why are you doing this? Again, it's probably money and freedom, but no, it's not going to take a week, a month, or even a year. But take your time, learn from other people. My dad already says, learn from somebody that's already made it, right? Don't do it yourself. Trading, don't try to invent trading a new system. Look at other systems and improve on them. Look at other resources and improve on them. Other mentors, improve on them. Learn what I did and improve on that, okay? So if you guys truly want to do this, learn from something that's already been successful. Practice, never give up. You're not going to be successful off the rip. You are going to fail. This sounds scary, but you are going to. But it's the decision that you get back up and you try again to make you profitable in 2026. So if anything resonated with you guys, I hope it did. But again, 2026 might be a year. I know it will be. We're gonna have an insane 2026, and I cannot wait every single one of you guys to become profitable this year. Make sure you give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see every single one of you guys on the inside, and keep staying green. Peace out.